It is my sincere pleasure to spend time with the Harlem Ambassador, the star of Oscar award-winning Summer of Soul, a producer, and the editor-in-chief of Ambassador Digital Magazine, Musa Jackson. Musa, thank you for joining us for Masters and Mentors today.
Thank you for having me, Amber.
You just are always this light around town. And when I thought about folks from Harlem who are an inspiration, I thought, oh my God, Musa, we got to tell his story. So I'm so glad you were able to join us today. So I want to just start out. Let's start on a high note.
Okay.
And my first question for you is, of all of the experiences that you've had, of all the success that you've had in your career, what are you most proud of? What's brought you the most excitement?
You know, having the opportunity to star in, in the Summer of Soul, which was an Oscar-winning film. It won all the awards. I think it was the most awarded film of 2021. And then, of course, we got the big award, the Oscar, in 2022. And so helping that, become what it's become, now it's, a part of history. It's no longer a film. It's a part of American and Black history. And to be the anchor of that film is a major accomplishment, not just for me, but it's also for my community.
Yeah. One thing that I know about you is that you value authenticity.
I do.
And so you were able to show up as yourself and not form yourself into what it is that they wanted you to be.
That's right.
I'm going to call out a few other strengths in you.
Uh-oh.
You value authenticity. I think that is incredible.
Yeah.
You have an attention to detail. When I look at Ambassador Magazine, Digital Magazine, if you guys haven't seen it yet, check it out. The covers of your magazines and the stories show your attention to detail and your dedication to excellence. That's quite apparent. You're amazing at building relationships. That is why you are the Harlem Ambassador. So those are just three things that I've noticed in you. But will you share with us what some of your top strengths are and what some of your values are and how they've played a part in you becoming who you are today?
Well, you said authenticity. So being yourself is always going to be key. I'm going to tell it to anybody that is in business or in businesses. So if you're starting your own business, be yourself. If you're in a company, be yourself. Show up as yourself. Know that what you have to offer is valuable. And remember, God only made one of you. So if you lean into yourself and value that and grow this person that you are, will become that much more valuable to people like me, to employers, to yourself, whatever you're trying to do. So that's really key. Also is, for me, is loyalty. I have had an incredible relationship with Harlem.
I look at you and watch you light up when you talk about it. And you were talking about giving back earlier as one of your values. And whenever people, in the work that I do, when people tell me that they're not quite happy, I tell them to look to make someone else happy. Do something for someone else. In this day and age, we can get so stuck in just, it's all about me and being selfish, me, 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 me. But there's so much more fulfillment in what can I do, how can I serve? And I see this theme throughout your career of how can I serve? Even as someone who's a model, you could have been like me, 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 but you come back and you serve your community. You come back, you represent for your community. You open doors and blast down barriers for other people. And not everyone would do that. That takes a lot of character. So I want to celebrate that in you. And as we are coming to a close, I just want to ask you to share some advice that you can give, some of your wisdom from or best practices from over the years and what you've experienced. What has made this all worthwhile? And if someone is watching this and they are inspired by your story, what do you say to them?
When you talk giving advice to people, my advice will always be to start within and realize who you are, what you have to offer, and really lean into that, because at the end of the day, it's going to have to, everything comes from you. And I think people are looking outside of themselves so much. And I think social media offers that where you're looking, you kind of go, I want those sneakers. Nah, I got to get that body. I need that app because I know her in person, right? So you create this whole avatar of this person. Be your best avatar.
Yeah.
I am my best avatar.
Yeah.
When I show up authentically as myself. So first it's you, and then it's what is your purpose? I believe in a purpose-driven life.
Yeah.
Because I know if I have a purpose, even if I fall off, it's like when you have a purpose might be to get from here to there, right? From this point to that point, right? So that's your purpose. So even if you fall off over here, you go, okay, let me get back on because I want to get here.
Mm-hmm. It's like your North Star.
It's your North Star.
Mm-hmm.
So find what that is for you. And it's got to be something that brings you joy. It's got to be something that you're passionate about. Because when you fall off, even for a little bit, you take a break. When you're passionate about something, you get right back up and you go even harder.
And we want to see more of you too. Thank you so much, Musa.
Thank you so much,
thoroughly
Amber.
enjoyed our time together.
I did too. Thank you.
All right, guys. You got some homework to do. So we'll be giving a couple prompts on what to take from this video and how to apply certain lessons that we've learned in your own lives. So stay tuned for that. And thanks for watching.